Hello and welcome to APPr. My name is Charles Joyner, co-founder here at APPr, and we thought we'd take just a moment to kind of give everybody a quick start guide on how to make an app really quickly. There'll be future videos of these. We'll break down each page type and that kind of thing, but today I just kind of wanted to get you up to speed on how to make an app really quick and really easy. So if you haven't been here before, you can click the sign up, and you can either put your email address there, and then we'll send you an email, and then you'll have a confirmation email that you'll need to click and then come back and put your password in, or you can sign up with Google or Facebook and it's just instant. If you've already have an account, all you do is log in with Google or password, or put your password in. I'll just log in with Facebook here, and now we'll be taken to if you've never worked on an APPr before, you have all these templates here, and the templates basically show you kind of what to expect. You don't have to use a template, and you can open up a template and change every single picture. But this kind of we built this so that you could have kind of a get you going quickly in a nice, pretty app, real easy. And this is basically a wedding app, or something like this, or a shower. This would be maybe a cupcake bakery app. You could put your coffees in there, your cupcakes, your cakes and so forth. Where you're at, your hours. Here's a salon. What services do we do? How to get hold of us? Email us and so forth. Your schedules. You can schedule people and so on. Here's an indie gamer. If you're a software developer and you have a game that you want to put out there and make an app for, you could do it here. And these are just some ideas that we put together for you. But once you get started, you can make really any custom app you want. So we'll start with what we call a quick start tutorial. And this is an APPr we made that we're going to use today just to show how simple it is and to get you started. So basically with this APPr, we're going to give it a name, and we'll just call it Quick Start. So down here, you'll see a category. This is important. Whatever you're doing, if you're doing a personal one about yourself, or if you're doing a resume, or if you're a soccer team, or whatever, you just choose a category, because people can find you by your name, or they can also find you by tags. They can find you by categories and so forth. So for this right here, we're going to call it business, and I'll go ahead and make this. So I'm now starting the editor. This is what we call the editor. And here, if you notice, it's very much like PowerPoint. Here's all the pages you have in your APPr. Some will have more. This one is just, again, a quick start. You can view them all from up here and see all your pages. And if you double-click them, it'll take you to that page. And here's the main starting page. The one you see first is up here. It's the start page for your APPr. One people will see the very first time they go to your APPr. This right here can change. It's here. This is the text here that it changes to. If you wanted to get rid of the tutorial and just make it quick start, there it is. You can rename your APPr. You can name each page and so forth. These are your icons. And this whole area over here is what we call a simulator. You can see what it looks like on Android. You can see what it looks like on iOS. But this is what your APPr is going to look like for the people that download your APPr. You can see in advance what it's going to look like. So these pages are linked. If you look, it says links to About APPr. You notice this right here, About APPr, and you see that, About APPr, the same pages. So you can just click on there and it pops over to it. So you can kind of navigate to it if you're wanting to see what page that goes to. Also over here, get the guide. You notice it's right here. We'll click that, get the guide, and we'll go back. Also over here, if you click over here, you can do the same thing, about, see where it goes, and you can click get the guide. Again, it's going to take you there, back and forth. So these are basically a way to navigate here and to navigate here. So what we're going to do is we're going to add an icon and link it to a page. This is the quick start. Then we're going to take a look on the APPr app, and find it. And there you go. You'll have an app for everybody to see. So we're going to add a new icon, and just add it right there. We're going to go in and put some art to it. Every APPr template comes with all the art that we use for that template. But we also have a bunch of art over here you can choose from, these icons and these arts, and they're constantly growing. You can upload your own image. For this tutorial, I'm going to look for one called tutorial. It's just T-U-T. There it is, icon. And I'm going to place that right here. So you notice it just popped up over here. And then now I'm going to name it. Let's call it Contact Me. So now I've just named it. You can see it over here, but it doesn't go anywhere. So, and it says click item to link page. So we're going to link this. So when you click this is probably for a lot of software programs the hardest thing to do. We make it very simple to use. So all of these pages, a radial, a list, they have a little description down here, but these are all Legos. They all go together. So you could put a list right here and so forth. For this right here, we're going to put a contact page. And basically contact pages are how people can get hold of you, they can call you, they can email you. So we're going to call it Contact Me. So here we go. I'm going to make that page. So now you see it's linked to Contact Me. And if you look over here, Contact Me page. So I can click that to go to it. If you notice, it has no art. So we're going to go ahead and drop a background image in it. I'm going to click that button and see this background image. Every template comes with all the art, so you can kind of dress it up how you want. Or put your own art in there as well. I can add a phone number here, 555-555-5555. If you notice this icon has popped up, if you're in the app and you hit that, that's what's going to dial. You can put your email, someone special at you.com. I'm making these up, guys. And if you notice that email icon just get it. So people were to hit that in your APPr, they're going to email you. And you can put your website if you have something there. How about www.APPr.com? So now I've added a website. But there's more to this page. I'm going to go through these pages in the future individually. But now let's say we are open from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. You could just put pretty much any text you want there. It's a text editor. You could add bold, italicized, right? And go ahead and feel free to click these buttons here. If you have a header image in it, which we're not doing right now, you can change the layout of these pages very simply and very quickly. Another cool thing about the contact page is people can email you and you can title it what you want. We'll get into that later in the contact page. So we just made basically a new icon, Contact Me, and it connects to the Contact Me page we just made. So let's say we're done for now. And again, we'll get into more detail later, but I'm going to publish it. Publishes basically makes it go to the cloud, which then takes it to the person's iPhone. So now that I've got this published, in other words, it's out there now, it's live, I'm going to go to my iPhone and I'm going to find it and show you what we just made. So now we're in the APPr app. Right now you can download it from iTunes in a very short time here, a couple of weeks here. It'll be able to download for Android, so that's coming, everybody. But now I've downloaded it from iTunes, and I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to tap the APPr and bring it up. I'm using a reflector program so I can kind of use the phone on my desktop so I can kind of point out things. But you see how this little arrow here, if you tap that, it kind of opens up. These are our featured APPrs. We're trying to find good ones, cool ones, that we can show the community. And that, hey, people are making really cool APPrs, and we'll continue to do that. Because this is a community program. Then you have my APPrs. When you first open up, you won't have any of these here. I've just downloaded some of these. I found them, thought they were cool, and some favorites I've made. And at the bottom down here, it's sample APPrs. These are the ones that you can go through and look at the templates and see, how they look on your phone. If you want to see them up close and personal. So up here in the corner, we have a search icon, and if you hit that, it brings up the search categories. Basically, you can just type in a name and go. But you could hit category here, and all these down here pop up. Different categories you want to search from. You could also, I'll type in kind of what I'm looking for, which is our quick start guide. Oops, I spelled quick wrong. Q-U-I, but that pulls it up. So quick start, that's the one we just made. There's an icon there. You can change the icon. And then here's the quick start before download. See how it says no description available? You can change that, make it say whatever you want. And we'll do that, go through that more in the future. But then now I'm going to download this APPr to my phone, and there it is. If you notice here, you've got About My APPr. Takes you to that page. Go back up here, and then you have the quick start. Get the guide. You can hit that, and then the Contact Me. You can hit that. This is the one we just made. We're open from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And so we just made this APPr. You can also up here in the corner here, if you want, you can rate that APPr. You can like it, right? You don't have any messages right now, but you can send push notifications. You can share it, Facebook, Twitter, text messages, email, AirDrop, all of that with your friends, and start getting downloads and likes. Well, that's it for the quick start guide. We'll have more of these in the future. Look forward to hearing from you and your thoughts, and seeing your APPrs online.